Oh, it's a free people hat. We could make that too. Oh my God. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's March, thank God. For starters, going through my Pinterest, just curating a whole spring crochet wardrobe, home decor, just anything and everything spring. But I wanted to share it all with you guys because I can't make everything that I've saved, and together we can make everything on my list. I picked out a couple of blankets. This first one here is this sort of like, you know, light pink, mossy green. Definitely feel like the color palette here is very springy. But this other one, I feel like is a very different vibe than the one prior, but it's still very cool. To me, this one is giving anthropology. It looks like something that you would probably buy. This third one, it looks like it's just a different way of doing a moss stitch a bunch of times. It sort of is like quilted style as well, which I think is really fun. I think this is honestly one that you could probably get away with year round. But with throw blankets, obviously we have to talk throw pillows. This first one here I think is perfect for spring. I mean, obviously because things start to bloom again, the plants are coming back out. We want to pull in some greenery back into the house, make it feel more alive again. You could even probably keep this out year round as well. This other one, I like the white base of it. I feel like it's very clean, and then you could do a lot with these different sort of like colors in the middle here. The ones chosen here I feel like are very fitting for spring, obviously, with that light pink, the light blue, some yellow. This other pillow, it's called an Astrid pattern. I bought this pattern on Etsy, I think it's called like Naughty Crawl. I can't read my handwriting right now. I will link it below. But this is actually the pillow that I made, and this is it styled in my dining room downstairs. And honestly, I put these pillows on my Etsy waiting for someone to buy them. I was just kind of doing it to get rid of some yarn, and no one actually ended up buying them. So I took the listing down and I just kept them in my house. Now, switching gears a little bit, let's look at what you could put on your table. Coasters, of course, this paired with a pillow would be really cute. It has, you know, like the dainty little flower, perfect for spring. We also have a couple placemats. So this one, we're pulling in that plaid again. I feel like when it comes to plaid and crochet, it doesn't feel so like granny square, if that makes sense. It feels much more like store-bought in a way that resonates with more people, I guess. I think if I saw these some store, I'd want to take them home with me. With that thought, these ones are from Anthropologie, and they're $20 each. The yarn here looks more like a twine. I also don't know how much twine is or how much it costs to get colored twine, and I'm sure you could just make a magic circle and just kind of keep expanding it, and then, you know, throw in a little scalloped edge here, and you basically are able to make this yourself. I think you personally, if you were to keep them in your home, you could make them for less, have a better time doing it, and not have to spend $80 on a set of 4. What is this called? An entry mat? I think it looks really specific to the spring for me just because it has like the pink Converse paired with this green floor. I feel like pink and green are very springy to me. Another option, hear me out, a crochet lamp, not as beginner friendly, I suppose, as some of these other options, but I think you could figure it out. In 2025, we are empowering ourselves to figure things out. If you want to make something, you can. You literally can. So we're gonna make a crochet lamp for spring. Of course, with spring, obviously we're talking plants, a planter cover. It looks like that's what it's called. These look like sort of Easter basket-y to myself. Add a handle. You can add a handle and make it an Easter basket if you want. Obviously, we are talking planter cover. Let's talk about maybe like a hanging potter, if you will, a hanging plant holder. I think that's what we could call it. I have a hanging plant in my living room downstairs. So adding some greenery that's coming down from the ceiling, I feel like adds a lot of really cool visual interest in the theme of hanging plants. I love a hanging pothos. Obviously, I love like sort of dangly vines. I have that one there. It's not a pothos, but I can't have a lot of those dangly plants in my house because I have a cat, as we saw, and she loves to chew on my plants. So pothos are toxic to cats, what I hear. If you were to pair a couple of these various home items together, it would be very cute. For example, the Anthropologie placemat with the floor mat. I feel like there's a way to tastefully crochet a lot of pieces in your house and not make it feel so grandma. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Make whatever you want and make your space feel however you want. You're the one living in it. Same thing with this other option. Definitely feels like a little bit more knit and crafty. I still think all of these things together, like the placemat with that blanket, with that plant style pillow, botanical pillow, I guess it's called, and these botanical coasters. I think that all plays really well together. Throw a hanging plant in there. I'm going to talk about 2-piece sets. This first, he's here. I love the colors. They're very bold. It's very fiery, obviously. Like, look at it. 70s and retro, but somehow still modern for today that I can still wear it. I think you could wear this out at night if you really want, or you could go to brunch with the girls, or like throw some rollerblades on and then just like go skate around like San Diego. That's kind of what I'm thinking with that. And this other option, it feels like Lily Pulitzer, but if Lily Pulitzer had like a boho twin sister, you could wear it to like a bridal shower, you could wear it to a baby shower, you could wear it to Easter, you could wear it to Sunday church. This other set, I love this colored shirt with this short. The only thing is I never really know how to wear a crochet short. You could line it. I mean, I love to line bags. I could probably line a pair of shorts. I've never done it, but I probably could. If you do that, then you could probably wear it elsewhere aside from just having a beach cover up. The top, however, I feel like you could still get away. You could get away with wearing like a bandeau top or bikini top. I feel like the top is way more versatile. You could definitely wear it with like jean shorts or something, whatever you really want. Just look at her. You want to be her. That's exactly what I would wear, I think, if I were to be taking a morning ride in a Vespa to go get matcha. And then I think afterward, I would go with my sister to go get a pedicure after that. I think that's kind of what the outfit is giving to me. All right, this next one. The colors here obviously are very bold. If I saw someone wearing this though, I'd immediately think she was like the coolest girl ever. Like she is the coolest girl ever. I want to know her. I would be intimidated to approach her, I think. She's a statement. She's so cool. Last one of two-piece option, not really two-piece. It is one piece, but it is kind of this short overall sort of set here. And listen, I'm almost 28 years old. I know that I'm still young, but I don't feel like I'm young enough to wear sort of a booty short or a mini skirt at this point. And maybe that's a controversial take. Let's talk about dresses. I really like this sort of like this brown and blue is sort of giving like early 2000s. And the outfit here obviously has a heel. I feel like we're going to brunch in this outfit. However, I feel like you could dress this down and wear this outfit with like that blue daisy bucket hat and like a white sneak. I feel like that would be very cute during the day. Love that outfit. Dress it up, dress it down, whatever. These next dresses from Pepper Mayo, I don't know how much these would cost, but I put it here because I think we could recreate it. Yeah, I want to wear this with my best friend. She's currently living in San Diego. She moved there. I haven't been able to go and visit her yet, but when I do, I would want to bring these two dresses. She would be the green and blue, and I would be the pink and orange. We would be having a great time in San Diego running around. Are you kidding me? I need her ab routine. The skirt is fire, and I picked this skirt because I liked the skirt, but then afterward, I saw this paired cardigan shawl drapery over her shoulders, and I thought it was really cool. This is another one where if I saw a girl wearing this, I think she was like the coolest ever. Yeah, I think we could make that. It's a little bit more advanced, but I think we could figure it out. Who's to say we can't? We can figure that out. A couple more dresses actually. This dress, to me, she's giving daughter of rich parents in the best way. She has a social media following that she's been able to curate simply by just existing, except no one actually knows what she sounds like. Right? Like she's one of those girls that everyone follows because of like the aesthetic, but she's never actually had to open her mouth before. Good for her. I don't know if there's a pattern for this, but it looks like just a whole bunch of granny squares and like some tassels on the bottom. This other dress, similar light, lots of different granny squares all kind of connected together. I think also those cups on the top are very doable. Again, I don't know if there's a pattern for this. I need to look at that screenshot. If there is one, I'll link it in the comments below. With this dress, obviously to me, it just looks like sunshine. She's Daisy, she's sunshine. Looking at top, this top is called the 90s aesthetic knitted top. It says knitted, but I definitely think that that's crocheted and it's nostalgic and I like it and I want to make that. We also have a sage vest. It's called the Emma Chamberlain vest. I can only imagine that maybe she wore something similar to this and then someone's like, I want to recreate that, so they did. Crocheted t-shirt with the buttons, with the crop. I like the color work. I've actually made a different vest, I think by the same Etsy seller, and it went very well. This one I think is really cute. I love the moss green. You could dress it up. You could wear this to work with like a cute button-down shirt underneath. She has it more casual. I think actually that looked kind of business casual the way she has it with a white t-shirt underneath, but paired with trouser. You could also, I think, just wear this vest on its own with sort of like a dad short, maybe like a Birkenstock as well. Controversial shoe option, but I love the old Jesus Cruiser. Next up, we have a couple cardigans, obviously, because it's spring and it gets chilly, it's rainy, whatever. Another mossy green. I love a mossy green and a sage, clearly. We need a cardigan to keep us warm, but let's throw a 3D flower on there, make it springy. This other one also feels kind of 90s to me. I do like a long sleeve. The colors selected here do feel more summery to me. The last one here is another more mossy green, another cardigan. You could keep this in your closet all the way through fall. Last top is this sort of blouse. This I found as I had also come across a short that I think we should make and pair with it. To me, it's giving you're going to church on Sunday, or it's Easter, or we're having teas and little tiny dainty sandwiches with our friends. Let's look at some pants. So these pants on to go to Trader Joe's. I need to get my girly snacks for the day, and then I need to go to Home Goods, probably get a good scented candle, and then I'm gonna go home, light that candle, and I'm gonna watch Love Island. Now, sort of alternatively, she's wearing these. She's reading Sarah J. Maas on a Sunday. It's sort of rainy, it's cozy. That's what I would be doing with these pants. And lastly, what we have for bottoms is this skirt. Feels like effortless. It feels very casual. It feels like you're not trying too hard, but you're still going to go run errands. Now we need to talk about accessories. I love this first bag. I think this first bag is actually perfect. You're gonna bring it to go to a farmer's market. You're going to wear this bag to go read at your local coffee shop, or maybe you're gonna go crochet at a coffee shop so you can dump all your yarns inside. This other version of I think this would be really cute lined as well. Oh, reliable. She's cute. I really have been wanting to make a crochet backpack. The little flower I think is adorable. Obviously perfect for spring. You could use for class class, throw a couple books and go to a coffee shop in it. This reminds me of, is it the Prada bag that everyone was making? But either way, you can get some faux leather handles on Amazon. I have bought them before to elevate my crochet bags that I have made. We don't have to buy it, we can make it. I have come across this hat. Oh, it's a Free People hat. We could make that too. We could literally make that too. If I saw someone wearing that hat, I'd honestly think she was the coolest girl that I know as well. In this hat, you are drinking a very cold, very crisp Sauv Blanc by the pool. You can also do these other more simple bucket hats. You can't be sad when you're wearing a hat like this. I think I showed you guys the hat that I'm basically wearing this hat with that dress. Bandanas, if you're a crocheter and you have Pinterest, you've probably seen these bandanas before. In this bandana, I think we are gardening. I think we are throwing pottery as well. And maybe we're even throwing pottery to make a vase to put a new plant in. That's all for the hair accessories. We're gonna get into a couple of just miscellaneous items. First one is this floral bookmark. I think I would really like to make this for my grandma. She reads a lot of books. She's also a librarian. I think that would be a really sweet gift to give her. Another idea would be these mats for your pet bowls. Here it looks like it's probably a dog bowl, but I feel like if you're crocheting, you probably have a cat. I have both. I think it would be fun to make one for each of them, a little smaller one for my cat and a bigger one for my dog. So maybe I'll do that. And then lastly, I actually made this shirt for my fiance last spring, and it took me a couple of weeks to figure it out. I didn't follow a pattern. I just saw something on Pinterest and I told myself that I was gonna figure out how to make it. All to say, make something for him if there's a special man in your life. That's 50 plus things that we just covered. If you want some more ideas, definitely go check out my Pinterest. I'm saving things every single day. It's definitely my social media of choice. If you've never crocheted before, I definitely recommend you go watch my other video about what you need to crochet. I hope you stick around. Definitely like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.